made it! What is up, guys? Sonofaboomer here. A few months back, Core Essentials reached out to me and they asked me to review one of their belts. And before I talk specifically about the belt, I wanted to talk about my experience in working with Core Essentials so far, just via email. They reached out to me several months ago and asked me, hey, can you review our belt? And that is pretty much all they said. They said, hey, we're looking specifically to have someone review our 1.5-inch size belt, but we want you to build it out custom to you. And they didn't ask for a favorable review. They didn't ask me to go over certain parameters or anything. They really seemed like they stood behind their product. I really appreciate them having that kind of confidence behind their product. And so I set out for the last 4 months wearing this as an everyday carry belt, and this has been my experience. So in building out my own belt, I ended up going with a 1.5-inch Armortek belt itself and the X4 stainless steel buckle. The reason I went with a setup that looks like this is because I know that gun belts can be very pricey for some people. And so I wanted to essentially buy receive a belt that I could wear every day. Because if someone's gonna be purchasing a belt and they don't have a lot of money, they're probably gonna wanna do the same. They're gonna wanna wear it, have it be a general purpose, everyday carry belt. Having the brown leather looking Armortek belt and the stainless steel made it a good option for everyday carry as well as church and more distinguished, events. It's just a good looking belt in my opinion. And the Armortek, although it looks like leather, is actually synthetic. It holds up to 6 pounds. I think they advertise their leather belts as, doing about 4 pounds. Inside the belt there is a core of some sort, and I honestly don't know, it's probably some sort of plastic or something, but it really gives the belt rigidity, and I really like that about it. There has been no deformation that I have noticed with this belt over the last 4 months of wearing it. I've had some leather belts, usually cheaper leather belts that I've worn, and after a couple months, I'm a little bit bigger of a guy, my pants don't always fit right where they need to, and I've had some deformation of those leather belts over time. None of that with this belt, which I really like. Now the way that these core belts work, if you didn't know, is that you have more of a ratcheting system than a standard belt would. These ratchets, essentially, there's like some teeth and there's a wide range here, just like on a regular belt where you'd have the little holes. There's a good range here so you can get a nice custom fit. Each one of these teeth is a different size, so you really get that customized fit. One day you might be one size, one day, maybe you have a little bit extra food or you've been working out, and you'll get just that perfect fit every time, which I really like about this kind of a system. I've had other ratcheting belts before, and on, occasionally they'll slip or something. I've never had this slip, and I can tighten this down really far. I got this really tight the other day just to see if it would slip. Nothing. The belt itself has been very durable, like I've said, no scratches or wear. And the buckle itself, I did scratch it a little bit. I was climbing under a car, kind of rolled over and scraped it up. But it still looks really good in my opinion. Not a big deal. You can always polish that out. Like I said, this particular one makes a good everyday, use for whatever general purpose belt. But if you're looking for more of like a range belt, they've got some that hold up to 10 pounds, so you can really carry, a lot of gear on that. They've got ones that are made of leather. They've got the Armortek. You can really customize, and they've got different belt buckles. You can really customize how you want it to function and how you want it to look, which I really like about their product. This has become my everyday carry belt, and I would highly recommend them to anyone who's viewing this video. I recommend them to my friends and family. I don't just say that, like I said, they didn't ask for a favorable review. They asked for my honest opinions, and this has been a stellar belt in my opinion. If you're looking for a good Christmas present or a birthday present for your father, for your brother, for your son, whoever it may be, this is an excellent gift in my opinion. So do go check them out. They do go on sale from time to time, and so you can really pick up a good belt for an economical price. But no matter what, I think you're getting what you pay for. In this case, you may spend a little bit more on this belt, but you're only going to need the one belt if you build it out how you want. Or if you've got a little bit more money and you want to drop on several belts, you can obviously do that too. Thanks especially to Core Belts for sending this out. I'm really grateful for it. Like I said, I'm going to continue wearing this for a long time, and I will see you next time.